Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Nice hit, Hurts fumbles. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the football. They're retaining possession. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the side.
His first throw is an interception. DeMar Hamlin picks it off. And the Bills will be set up great after a terrific return down inside the 15. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game.
Yeah.
All 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone.
And oh, he got it! Interception! Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and the lengthy return.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
On 1st down, Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. They go play fake with Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Hey, 73. Crown left Yanni.
They'll air it out on 3rd. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off.
Well, trading picks already in the opening quarter. I know these two coaching staffs couldn't agree on much down there, but both of them would be very happy to see some cleaner football. This keeps up. Turnovers are more than likely going to decide this outcome.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Adoree Jackson makes the play. And the Eagles take over as they intercept it for the 3rd time in just our opening quarter.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Here's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for Eagles. 1st down. A gain of 16 yards.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts.
And an Eagle 1st down.
He just throws this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Hurts yet again. He finds Brown right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Working quickly here.
17 yards. And an Eagles 1st down.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Karen Johnson brought him down. It's a
Play
gain of
action,
5.
Hurts has it.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
That one's complete over the middle.
26 yards.
And this one doesn't go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Hurts on 3rd and 2. Pass complete to Goddard. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Working quickly here.
That's another Eagles 1st down.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kick is good.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Ray Davis. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Bills take over at 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
319.
He's got Khalil Shakir. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Don't touch that. Hey, let's go.
Hurts to throw. Chased out to his right. He'll get this one to Brown. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Gonna run with Barkley. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're gonna have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well...
Now he's hit, Hurts fumbles, and they pick it up. Still got a chance at a touchdown. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Hurts now on third and goal. Escapes out to the left. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's fourth and goal.
73.
They'll go. Hurts. On the move, headed right. And a completion not in the cards on that fourth and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
56.
From his own end zone, Allen has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
16 yards. And the Bills first down.
First down throw for Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Brown 80.
Second down, Allen throwing again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Again, Allen to the air. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
To the air again, Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills it's on for the extra point. The kick is good, and expect that to stand now. This flag appears to be the player who jumps early looking to block that kick. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through.
The score, Bills 14, Eagles 7.
Pass now to kick this away.
We kick off for Buffalo.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First down throwing for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
9 yards. It's second down.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. It'll be 3rd down and 8 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Bills going nickel, 3rd down.
63.
3rd and long for him here. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. Khalil Shakir to return this one for the Bills. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Short pass brought in. And this is brought to a stop at the 34-yard line there. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Bills.
Now Allen off the play action. Right back to Kincaid, complete. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Allen setting up play action. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Allen on 3rd and short. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
29.
Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half.
First down.
From the red zone now. And the defender comes away with it. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one, This one was probably the most costly.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. He's back to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. He's looking for Dallas Goedert there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing here just before halftime. Look at that power, deep left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Bills do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
6 yards. That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, Allen. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Back at his 48-yard line.
A dose of the hurry-up here. Allen looking to throw. That's completed right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Pass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Oh no, they get him yet again. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the 1st play of the series. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Throwing here, Allen. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Middle.
They'll go, Allen. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
It's a turnover on
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Caught, nice game left side. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good. For Eagles, first down.
63.
27 on the way.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing here, Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Go silver, ready?
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
They'll go, Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Taron Johnson has it. He's at midfield. 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tail on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Hurts on 1st down. And they pick him off again. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Bigsby with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. Working quickly here.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. It's a game.
First and 10. Here's Hurts.
First down, Eagles.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
That is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Second down. Hurts throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be third and long. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. On fourth down, Hurts. Flush out now to his left. He's making a bid for it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Allen. And they pick him off again. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Has it downfield working the left. And he takes it down to the 33. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Eagles, first down.
First down throwing for Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
10 yards on the pickup.
They go play fake with Hurts. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
Sacked. A loss of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be a little too late for them in this lopsided game. Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Great.
Working inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and
King.
Hurts now from the gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with third and goal. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on third and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback.
Interception! Shaq Thompson. And the Bills take over following their 5th team interception of this ball game. First and 10 from the 43.
The Bills take over first and 10.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Now Allen. This is a heater going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills continue piling it on here in the 4th. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills continue piling on to this lead.
42. Eagles 7. To kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He'll throw deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
That's good for Eagles. First down. First and 10.
On first down, Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
22 yards.
Looking quickly here.
First down.
63.
At the 10-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's got it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offensive line fast. And again, here's Hurts. From the pocket. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Here he goes. Third and long. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Looking for the back that time. So now they're left with fourth and goal. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
This is a case of just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3. Let your kicker get some points. Make it a hair closer in the box score.
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Allen now on first down. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Back to the air, Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Round it. What's that?
Allen on third down. He lofts it deep right side. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
What's that?
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And this isn't going to get it. They stop him a few yards short. That's a turnover on downs. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great. Set. And anyway, like a hornet. Crowd left Yeti.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And they pick him off again. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills have it again after yet another interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
319.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on a quick hitter. Down the left sideline he goes. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bills are running them out of the building. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Eagles 10. Tyler
Pass now to kick this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Jukes away from one. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. It's a screen to Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
The 17-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Eagles just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Trying to push deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Hurts on 1st down. Rolling out to his left. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. Lost control of another one. And it skips out at the 2-yard line. Dangerously close to a touchback, but they'll be set up near the goal line instead. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Great.
Hurts setting up to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Eagles putting up points in a game decided. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles take 7 points off the deficit. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. The lateral goes haywire, live ball. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. All set to go now from the 35. Running back sent in motion. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
It's the 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Alert! Half.
Running back motions right. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Sends this to the end zone. Oh my! It's intercepted in the end zone. Cooper to Dean in to pick it up. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Throwing here hurts. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. So 1st down from the 41. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Set. Anyway, up. Carl left Yeti.
Hurts now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st timeout. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout.
And the Bills 1st down.
Brown, alert!
Now Allen. Right back to Kincaid, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Bass's kick is good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And we didn't need to reach the closing stages of the game for this one to be over. They had things decided and fans heading for those exits well before the clock reached zeros here in the 4th. So for Brock Huard and everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports.